Hello, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah, the internet kicked me out. Yeah, I got kicked out, and I had to go. I had to get log back onto the the Wi-Fi again. Yeah, the Wi-Fi kicked at the moment, and I had to get right back into it. Yeah, it was unfortunate, but now I'm back on. It led me to like the other default screen or whatnot when it should have led me back here to my Final Fantasy 16 stream. So it was odd that it did that. But I guess that's like the default response if it was trying to get back on, which it shouldn't. So I think what I'll do is, yeah, we just have to be careful and sure that things are working fine. Ain't that right, Miss Jinx? What you doing back there, huh? What are you doing, huh? You just wanna hang out, Miss Jinx? Yeah, you just wanna hang out, Miss Jinx. Oh, you just wanna hang out, huh? You wanna hang out. Okay, so now I'm back on. That was crazy.
If it wasn't for those domed roofs protecting the stones from the elements, the truth of Tabor's history would have been lost centuries ago.
So he's talking about those little, like these they have like some stone pieces in them. So I gotta go and like check those out, but I'll do that in a moment. That's all that I gotta do. That's all I gotta do for that side quest. Okay. So here's one right here. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Mm-hmm.
Recent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
Thank you for the deal, egg, mister.
Wanderers of the golden plains, lay your roots in stone. Yeah, wanderers of the golden plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Right.
Have you noticed the Eikons? Not a scratch on them. So it's these stones to Canva and the rest of the boxes to Dallam.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was?
Guardians of the crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I
Yep.
should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
Well, scholarly sorts like him always are, aren't they?
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south.
That's insane, bro. 208% break effect? Dang. Huh. So that's what was written on the stone to... The great good Moogle Guardians. Guardians of the Republic. Well, more Guardians of the Crystal.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Oh yeah, 167.9%. I think I got 114. That's why I want to kind of improve his relics a little bit more, or like get like some good, make sure I get the good right amount of good percentage on relics and stuff. I'll do my best to get as good relics for him as I can. It's about like I think I got 114 or 120 something crit damage, but he still does a ton of damage. To be honest, he still does. It's just not at the 167% you got.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Too many stairs.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
A little funny. So they were descended for those who would serve to protect the mother crystals, probably in the town places where those crystals were. And plenty of them maybe have families have left and went out and traveled across lands. Probably became hunters trying to survive, and then eventually settling upon a place here that would eventually become Tabor, that in all their hunts would then soon settle down becoming farmers, tilling the land, taking care of it, and so forth. That's the history of Tabor. That's pretty much it.
For years, I have pondered the mysteries of Tabor's founding.
Basically, that's
Would
it.
I had made the journey as a younger man, when stairs held none of their terror.
I mean, him being like an older, it's kind of funny old man. Feeling like, you know, being elderly, like going up and down the stairs is like, ugh. It's like, you got like the side rails or whatnot to help you get up and down, of course. But yeah, it's a little funny conversation. So I got a lot of side quest stuff, man. But I am to still focus on the main story. That's what I'm focused on right now. Eventually, I'll take on those side stuff. I wonder who this could be.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful...
A senior member of the Undying, known as the bearer of the Burning Quill, who coordinates his orders his research into Ultima from their headquarters in the Dalmatian village of Tabor. At his liege lord Joshua's command, he lends his orders his strength to Clive. I mean, he's wearing mostly like a robe, but like it almost like looking at the colors and everything almost remind me of the Assassin's Creed color looks with the white and like multicolored pieces on the suit and all that. Not to say this is Assassin's Creed, you know, it almost reminded me of that.
Archduke of
Yeah,
Rosaria.
almost.
I
Not
entrusted
quite.
Cyril
Not
here
quite though, but
with
almost.
overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins.
Yeah, you kind of think the same way, huh?
Findings from his brothers and
Yeah,
sisters
it just almost
afield
reminded me of
are
that.
delivered here to be
It's been a while since
collated
I played
and
Assassin's Creed
catalogued.
game.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
My younger brother, he's played all of them
I see.
up to this point. I don't know if
You have your
not
assistants,
exactly
I
all of
have
them.
mine.
There's a few sides he hadn't
You may not
played,
think
but
of
there's
them as
most majority of them
ours.
he's played.
That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
Are you Altair, sir?
Pray accept this token.
That's one of the Assassin's Creed characters. Oh, he got a phoenix down.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you.
Man, we haven't had a seal. It's a seal. It's a seal, though. But
No.
we haven't had a phoenix down in this game. So all we had was potions and high potions.
It's a Canva then.
We ain't got no revive magic. We just have. It's like we don't even have a phoenix down.
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
So I was laughing over here. Ha! Yeah, certain bedfellows. Molly, Cauldron Keeper at the Tub and Crown, seeks to recreate an ancient recipe for fry. Oh yeah, the recipe thing, and then you have the skin trade. Slay a Dread Avis in the fields of Korava. Smooth like Butler, Martha's Rest, and Dalamil. Oh, yeah, you can only do 3 at a time. So let me do this. Remove this. I'll come to those in a moment. There we go. So that's over there and that's over there. So then basically you have this one over here. Okay. Gotcha. Keep those two because in the area. This is in the same region, so.
Lord Rosfield.
Undying
I'm afraid
members.
I cannot stay to talk. I must leave to collect the reports of our spies in the field. Now that you wear the Phoenix down, our brothers and sisters will no doubt reveal themselves to you too. Farewell, my lord, and may the Firebird's flame burn ever
Yeah, it's
in your heart.
kind of ironic the Phoenix Down is pretty much a seal in this game and not actually like a revive potion, because you don't really, the way they carrying this game out,
Who'd have thought it?
you're not
Master
going to be
Cyril, luckily.
doing any of that.
He told us before we set out.
horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors who'll kill you as soon as look at you. Would that I had the strength to kill them first.
Hold on just a sec. Okay, there we go. Ah. Here we go. So I want to go here and see if I can unlock this pathway.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
No. I just want to unlock a path. That's all. I'll go down there too, but let me just go here. All right, looks like the path is open. Ah, these guys. I was wondering there'll be like a monster hunt down here. And you're C. Perfect.
My side total.
Yeah, the ERR, I feel like it just helps with the getting their ults faster, and I think like that could be useful for almost any character. I agree. Funny thing is, like, some characters, like 5 stars, people when they suggest like rope, they often say ERR, especially for like Fu Swan and others. Enough. Since they were all near each other, I just pulled off my short little combo. Good, took them all out.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy? Well, at least now they've been dealt with. Whew, okay. So now you just had to head down here, and then we'll get to this area. Well, at least now I know I can get right in here, so I could probably take care of that. Since I can come around here. If I do, I gotta make it quick. Where's my chocobo? Yeah, you can't aggro the chocobo in this game, unfortunately. Well, you can't aggro my chocobo, so they can't fight next to me. But anyway. Almost all, since some get their energy really fast without it, but a lot of them ER is a limit source. It feels like it's worth more than any other stats. Oh, I see. Straight home now. Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. Nice try.
Yeah, it automatically did that since it thought to read that as though it was like I set up a stream right then and there with Gotham Knights, which I didn't. So obviously that's a false notification. I'm gonna go in there in a second, get that, clear that up because that's error. Let me see if I can remove it. Yeah, delete it, please. There we go. Whew. Okay. All right. You should be able to see that I removed it. Yeah.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
All I have to do is just travel to the obelisk here, and we're good to go. And it was like level 33, not that hard.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I had hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
No problem, sir. Glad to come to an understanding. Let's continue with our business. Got some bloody hide. 100, okay.
This is hide unlike any I've had the pleasure of handling. My clients will pay a fortune for the merest scrap.
All right. Main quest here. Let's go.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Yes, waiting to get into the position, and I'll have Ambrosia with me.
The free cities.
This is no time to ride.
Fly, Ambrosia. Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
Nice try.
See, we're going to some orcs along the way here. Okay. And you out of here, bro. Got them all at once. There we go. I just want to check over here again. Okay, yeah, so this area is blocked. Eventually there'll be a way to get... Eventually that way, this ways might probably will be cleared up at some point. By its progress later in the game, it will open up.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. I wonder that's the place where Odin guy went to. Because there was a meeting, right? So I think this was the place. And then having killed all of he probably...
Still holding their own, then.
So I wonder if he or maybe it's just
no idea where Gav and the others might be.
another of his troops coming here. I don't know.
The docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble.
So I didn't see where exactly that meeting was being held. So I don't know if it was here or whatnot. I'm not really sure after Ron May before Brawny, just because I want a good image DPS for where it's needed. Gotcha. Yeah, I just need to build him myself. So there's the free cities of Canver. Okay, so now I got a lot of other quests to activate. So let me work on the ones that I have right there. So let me the first one is the stuff I need to get. Not to be outdone quest. Let me pause and I'll pull a BRB for a little bit. Okay. So I got a lot of side quests to do. So there's one here where apparently I'm supposed to get 2 things. So looks like they're up there. Ooh. For great. Ooh, there's a sequel to that one quest over there. So I need to get Saint's Bonnet and defeat a blueback wyvern. Okay.
I got peppers to numb your tongue. But there were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been dealt with.
Those things I said before about not being able to fight.
To the meadows then.
That's what the cat.
Very well.
This one.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
Yeah, here they are.
This must be our wyvern. All right, let's get this over with.
Nice. Oh, that was a quick last minute dodge right there. So that's some raptor liver, wyvern proclivity to feed on carrion that results in the livers becoming so engorged and that the saints' bonnets with which they follow their meals serve to ameliorate the ffxvi. The blooms themselves which cause the damage. So taken with the flower's taste that they cannot resist.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
That'll be these over here.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
All right. Now there's a quest to activate here. I'll come back to that in a moment. Wait, whoops. me go rendezvous with goats. Dollar Mill.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. We'll have a hard time.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. Perhaps.
There he is.
Could be I know something more. What's it worth to you?
I've got 100 gil and a chocobo feather. Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
Like, how could she be in two places at once if she's supposedly been in the hideaway for quite a long time and everything, and they're on the ship, unless she had some time to travel all the way here. But you would have to find proof that she had left a lot. You have to ask people on the ship, hey, has she left? But it appears that she's been there all the time, so it's like it don't make sense. Well, let's find out.
The gentlemen of the League of Merchants have deeper pockets.
Oh, wrong way. Let's see what this is all about.
What a mess.
It has long been my habit to keep a watchful eye on the comings and goings around Dalamil. I shall continue to do so, that our people might be warned of any further attacks.
Okay, you do that.
You continue to play your part too, not of outlaw, but of hero to the hopeless.
Been there to pick us up if we fell.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
Unless it's
That's
a lie.
up to you. Die a
Let's see.
slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours.
Ah.
But that What sort
That's all.
is
Okay.
Leave now, and we could pretend this didn't happen.
Nice. Alright, that takes care of them.
Oh, you've done it now.
Yeah.
Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwin finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwin wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Don't call me a coward. Yeah, all stand up to fight me, but you let those guys try to fight me. Huh.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For
That
they
must
are
be
not
the guy.
lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll Or I'll kill you myself!
Goops, no.
Enough, all of you!
Hey, she's here.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch!
Sheesh, Louise.
Everything that happened, it was all your fault. And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goose, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Damn.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was.
Oh.
It's an easy going through life, one eye short of a pair.
So he
After
took
all,
her
I
eye.
should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes.
Oh, really?
Stolen from his strongbox. I've done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due.
I
But
see.
he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough.
I'm curious what eye
Something
she
tells
took.
me the Wet Legs has learned it already.
I also noticed she has like
Let's
a
get you
blue
back to the
iris.
hideaway. You've attracted
I
far
hardly
too much
noticed it
attention
before.
already. Ta-ra, Clive.
That she has like a blue iris on the right, and then like a regular white grayish iris on the left. She is one tough, Karen. She is one tough merchant. That was deep.
If you ever do that again, I'll whip you to within an inch of your life. Run from your master, would you?
Yeah, so he's alive. She just took one of his eyes. So he would have like an eye patch. You have to get an eye patch, man. Hey, what's up?
You streaming?
Yeah.
Did you win yet?
Well, you kind of mean am I winning?
Yeah, are you winning?
Yes, I'm winning.
Wonderful creatures chocobos are.
Nah.
They're fast, strong, loyal, and best of all, they won't balk if you point them into the belly of a flood. Thick skins these birds have, thicker than milk, woman.
Huh? Oh, the chicken
Martha's
enchiladas?
got a big heart. It's a pity there's so many who are
Yeah, we
happy to
could
take
do that.
advantage of it.
My lord Marquis, is that... It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas...
Alas.
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety. My associate in Dhalmekia would have had to pass through the Republic's checkpoints to gain entry to the capital. Perhaps someone in Dalamil or Tabor would have seen him.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it ain't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Reckon Eastpool would make a nice little home for a few bearers and guardians with a mind to make a go of it. Once those blasted bandits have been sent packing, that is.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first. So, Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Okay, so I gotta go free these. Get these bandits out of here. I know there's an obelisk there, so I can get there much faster. Yeah, I remember that horrible event in Eastpool. Man, that was devastating. See, all the villagers there, everything, and that one soldier's wife. They're all killed.
Who the hell are you?
That one, what's his name that trained me and everything? His wife was killed. It was messed up. I believe that was his. Yeah, I believe that was his wife or sister. Was it his wife or sister? I'm not really sure. I got it right. It's been a while.
That's the end of that then.
Yeah, there's gonna be some. Oh.
Or maybe not.
I'm blog
What's that
guy.
thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes to.
So it was 2 scoops. Come on, come on. Nice. Smashed it.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away, before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Yeah, sometime later. Okay.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them, and not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially not
kind of emotional with me with after what everything that happened with Eastpool. You know,
the masonry might still be sturdy enough.
I mean that's just me, but I feel emotions so well enough
Those
because
that weren't
it's like
lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise.
just seeing what happened with Eastpool
Just
before,
you wait.
man.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here.
Yeah, Lady Hannah.
If you don't mind,
yeah.
I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be
Most
a part of this.
definitely, most definitely.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
First things first, we'll need to get a few of these roofs seen to. Wouldn't want to be caught in a storm without any shelter.
I'd better get this well back in working order. If we're gonna live here, we'll need something to drink.
Oh yeah, you do that. Most definitely.
They all died, didn't they? The ones who were here before us.
Eastpool, A73 made their flame burn even in our hearts. Man. I mean, who can never forget what happened here, man? Just, who could ever forget it? Like, I ain't forgot what happened here, man. I mean, a lot of stuff happened in the game, so you can probably only remember so much, but Eastpool was one of those events that happened that I remember the most.
This was the Murdoch residence.
Yep.
We'll see your home restored, Lord Commander.
Yep. This is the Murdoch residence. Man. So remember going up that bankment up there and then like going into that mechanism of a structure and then coming back out only to find the whole place like damn nearly burned down and
So this is our new home, is it?
so many bodies and the soldiers picking at it and playing around like it's just nothing but game to them, and then I getting upset slaughtering all of them, just taking them all out.
Well, there's a lot that needs doing, and no mistake. We'll have to fatten the bearers up a bit so they can pull their weight and actually make a difference.
Let's see, now with their empire's king or prince or whatnot dead, literally. Dion is not there. He's with us now. He's just resting and being treated right now. I don't know what happened to his bodyguard, his lover. I don't know what happened to the person that he cares about in his life. I don't know what happened to him.
Well, there's a lot that needs doing.
I hope he didn't die.
We'll have to fatten the bearers up a bit so they can pull their weight.
But he's still alive somewhere. He might still be alive in the Empire. In Sandbrook somewhere. All right. So now let's go back to Martha's Rest and end the quest.
The Guardians of the Flame were true friends to the rest. They fought our enemies, manned our barricades, joined us in our patrols. Now they're gone, I suppose it's back to double shifts.
There you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No. Need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Eastpool's been in ruins for years, so wonder any of it's still standing. But with a bit of lumber, a lick of paint, and a lot of hard work, they'll make a home of it yet.
Have you heard the latest from Twinside? That the Empress is no more?
Never trust an owl bearing good news, I say. But if it is true, we might finally have a chance to get our country back.
Are the bearers taking well to their new homes, you know? I sometimes worry how they'll manage without me to cook and clean for them.
Yeah, with Sonbrook, with the Empire, I could say could be a bit disarray now. The fact that both the Emperor, Empress are gone, the heir's gone, but Dion's the one of that kingdom left that was just worth tending to. So, if he were to return back, he might make a change
Want a bed for the night?
for the better of the Empire. Yeah. So anyway, let's save and we'll keep going to because I want to finalize the other quest I just got. All right, I finished. That Lady Charon is something. Yeah, she tough.
Were it not for the Undying's aid, I would be long dead. Grant them your trust, and they will repay you with their loyalty.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What's up, Moogle? Yeah, so I got like Hill to Die On, The Breaker of Worlds, and Svarog. Where's the Hill to Die On? Let me see. That's rank B. Among Republican merchants, reports abound of caravans being crushed by a black boulder, a creature indeterminate in nature but quite decided in size, strength, and spite. It could be an adamantoise, a giant one. He or she who took it upon themselves to seek out and slay this black mass would earn the eternal gratitude not only of the desert traders, but of the curse breakers, who risk life and limb with every trip through the Velcroy. So it's the Velcroy Desert in Delmechia. So that's where they're at. Okay.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Since I have returned, I have served none but myself, turned my back on the world for a handful of silks and a heavy purse. But where has that left me? It is hard to keep joy in one's heart when all those around you are without. Something must change, and that change must start with me.
You earned this.
Nice. It's a lonely porter. Okay.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Clive. Quick look.
So for great justice. And trading places. Okay.
Think you can help?
You can travel from there too, which is good.
We've sent curse breakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and Northridge. Hopefully they can help maintain the peace.
Hopefully I get an opportunity to see Mid. I know she's somewhere. Eventually we'll get to see her.
The hideaway's lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And here are the ingredients.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Oh boy.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavor and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Huh? Yes,
I
he
can't
likes
quite
it.
tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid,
might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Yeah, the way his action is like he wanted to gag, just like that other one said, oh, it's good as long as you bypass the gagging, the initial gags. But it's like, it felt like he was like, but then now he's like, oh, the riches. And I was like, okay. I guess he liked
That
it.
book may be a veritable treasure trove, but the recipes are hardly what I'd call honest fare.
Oh, who needs honesty when they can have majesty? Our companions deserve only the very best.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things...
That's some insanity more than the rave reviews of Diona. I know, right? It's just insane. I mean, but it's like, dude, you were like coughing, you were like about to choke on it and everything, and then yet you're like, oh, but I like it. It's got this. And it's just like, But see, it's funny. At least now Diona. Now we know that Diona's, at least from the quest with her and the Oceanid, it appears that not only she had met the Oceanid girl, same with that person in the village. Now we know the backstory of that. We also come to understand that Oceanid may have been the reason why Diona's drinks, no matter what mixture she makes, is capable of still tasting very good, even though it would be a very bad mixture. So it just lets you know that there was something about it. It was a gift from the Oceanid that gave her that capability to do that. But it makes you wonder what kind of was it? Is it so like for the blessing that she received? So is it just for the sake of the drinks being good, no matter what mixture? Is that the only thing that blessing did, or what? But it looks like that's the main thing it did, apparently. Now, I just want to know precisely. I mean, if they just want to bank on Bennett just being a person of bad luck, okay. I mean, yeah, okay. That'd be a little funny. But what if his bad luck is actually a curse? Yeah? What? What? Oh, you didn't see the... Yeah, we're about to cook some dinner. Yeah, that's the dinner. Yeah, so because I'm curious, it's just in the back of my mind. I mean, I did learn of his backstory, but it just got me to wonder what if his bad luck is more than just the fact that he has his bad luck. Because the way it operates, it's kind of, it feels like it's some kind of curse. But I wonder if it's got something to do with his family or something. Like, his actual family. Like, you know, I'm just wondering. His is an interesting case. I mean, if it's just bad luck, okay. But just the way it comes off, I've done his hangouts. Just the way it comes off. I'm just wondering if it's some kind of power effect from somewhere. And by who or what? That's just my suspicion. But it may not be. It's just to put it out there. Yeah, one of those theories, one of those possibilities. Just thought.
Yes, I just thought I had to protect you, like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Oh, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again,
Yeah.
and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's his maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course.
Nice.
His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
So yeah, so that eye, because I remember I didn't notice it. Eye for an eye, get it? So she might have, yes, because she has a, she has a fake eye. According to Sharon, a sensor packed with herbs and ambergris can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect the home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. So you can read. Congratulations. Like, she's just an angered tease. It's displayed in Clive Chambers. That is funny. Okay, so this is mostly the battle music. Gonna get more calming, soothing music here.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Fancies. My Lord Marquis, I heard about Eastpool. That some of my fellow guardians are to build a new home there, both for themselves and for Madame Martha's bearers. Is it true?
It's true. The village is to be rebuilt.
I have many fond memories of Eastpool. When I was a child, we would visit my aunt and uncle often. They would lavish attention upon me as if I were the son they never had. I went to see Aunt Hannah after my uncle passed away, but not nearly as often as I should have.
Oscar, I'd like you to assist Sir Wade in the rebuilding efforts.
But my lord, my training is not yet complete. I couldn't possibly.
I warned you I might not be the easiest of masters, but I'm not as hard-hearted as that. Go. Be with your aunt. Rebuild her home. Is what she would have wanted.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord. I will not forget this kindness, my lord. I shall go to Eastpool, but as soon as the rebuilding work is complete, I promise to return.
No problem. Go take care of it, bro. Go take care of it. Yote. My Lord Marquis, in your absence shall I watch over my new charges, affording them every protection I am able. I only ask that you do the same for his grace. No problem. An ornate brass censer from beyond the outer seas, gifted to Clive by Karen for his assistance in clearing her name. According to the cantankerous shopkeep, when packed with herbs and ambergris and left to smolder, the fragrant smoke produced can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect the home. Right. Got all that stuff. This is nice.
will it be today? What is it that you wish to learn? Study it well, Clive.
Yeah, so it's the Royal Knights of Walud. So yes, the Yarn, Huryi, Canver City Guard, the Free Cities of Canver.
The state of the realm is
so
ever
they're at
changing,
odds.
Clive.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
I'm gonna go check on because we're heating up some food, so I'm gonna BRB and check up on that
Taking you all
stuff.
to a storehouse in the Vale.
Hey, Miss Jinx. All right.
anything
All
you
right.
don't need behind.
Now it's time to help them exact the justice, of course, or the vengeance, justice, however they want to put it.
Won't let you down.
More so to them, more so the justice for what happened, because he explained his backstory.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us. Those who cannot join us in the coming fight are gathered at Gotan's Bales. I would ask that you see them to safety.
I'll search the village one last time for any stragglers. Then join Master Quinton and get some justice.
Yeah, it's got a lot on here. Something going on with your throat there, buddy?
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
If that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so
Oh boy.
be it.
Oh boy.
I only hope he can see this through to the end.
Mm-hmm.
We get to see justice done.
I hope so
Yep.
too.
Yep, big. Woohoo! Let's do this.
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck!
Uh-oh.
Fuck!
What happened?
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
Oh.
They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
this happen? Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quentin die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Promised.
The manor's to the east of Lostwing, through the woods. Quentin and the others will be halfway there already. You have to hurry.
I still haven't paid Quentin back for saving my life. So don't let him die. Not yet.
Please, Sid, you've got to catch up with him. Don't let all our work be in vain.
So they're over here. Near Heaven Hall. That's where I fought the Bomb King. Yeah, the Bomb King. That one section, that's where I fought it. I ain't trying to deal with you guys. I'm just trying to get to where I want to go.
Look.
No. Don't tell me we're too late.
Oh boy. Slaughter.
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Ah, so you're the beast.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no more guard.
Here, I'm gonna switch. Don't worry, we're still playing. I'm gonna switch intermission real quick and just do a bit of, just hang out, do a little chatting while my headphones charge. That way, we'll still be active. Whew. yeah. The game's getting more good, interesting. Very interesting so far. Yeah, I have to let my Bluetooth headphones charge. They started telling me, giving me a notice, hey, please charge. So I was like, okay. So then I put in a charging case, so letting them all charge for the time being. So I switched over to intermission for a little bit, and then once I let them charge for several more minutes and kind of get up, if it looks like it's been charged enough, at least to help it last a little bit more longer, then I'll use them. It's best to use headphones for monitoring and not the laptop, because especially with the position of my microphone and everything, the sound can get to my microphone and you have like double audio occurring, and I'm gonna have to turn that down, but I'm gonna hardly hear it, so it's best to do with the headphones for me to monitor the sound, that is. I would try to play with my TV. My TV's making static sounds as I'm playing, so it's some with the attachment with this TV. That's didn't happen with the last TV, but I guess because it's a different type of TV, different type of setup, it just reacts like this. But it's all right. I can still do some chatting while we wait. What else could I talk? What else could I say? I just want to check something. What is this? Okay. Yeah, because there's something I've been trying to resolve for some time. Let me check something. Okay, now my headphones are back on. Had to give myself some time. Welcome back yourself. So about ready to fight this guy. Let's go.
No, just a rabbit beast that needs to be put down. Nice try.
Gotcha. Here we go. Get him, get him, get him. All right, all right. Come on.
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear. Just as I dreamed of doing all these years.
Damn, you can see
All
the
my
blood on
plans.
his clothes.
Building a haven in Lostwing.
Damn.
Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Man.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
Flooded? Oh no, Akashic floods. Oh, dang it.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool. Damn it. It's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned.
Sorry. Sorry, I got a noisy background. A settlement located in central Sambrick. It had fallen almost entirely into ruin after new roads bypassed it. That is until Quentin, a co-conspirator of Sid's, took it upon himself to rebuild it. His chief aim in doing so was to amass enough manpower to take revenge on the Lord Chief Justice of Sambrick, and he found no short of others who had suffered at the man's hands willing to join him. Fearing this coming retribution, the Lord Chief Justice set the Black Shields to seek out the village in order to destroy it.
Going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
Amen to that. I mean, sheesh. They just went through. Now, it's why not rebuild here?
My request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
Mission complete. Well, it's still a little sad, but good one. Still had a somewhat of a good ending in there, but let's see. You got a Breath of the Wind Wheel. Oh no, Hanged Man signboard, the emblem of the Hanged Man, the tavern at the heart of Lost Swing. The village is a haven for the downtrodden, built around a fallen ruin. One is apt to reveal its secrets as the Hanged Man's enigmatic tavern keeper. So, it'll be one of the displays. Nice.
They are right, you know. Lost Wing can be rebuilt. It was more than a mere village. More than a staging ground for revenge. It was a vision of how life might be. Of how we who have suffered can come to find family again.
Yep.
I'd have followed Quentin to that manor if I could have done, and I'll keep following him now. Wherever that surly bastard cares to lead us.
Quentin's gonna build us new Lost Wing, and I'm gonna help.
Ah, boy. Cool. Well, that's it for that quest. All right. I have a timer for dinner. And there's apparently another quest that's over here. But let me go to Dollar Mill real quick.
If we're going to do this, we'll need help.
Then we'll have to find it. Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed?
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chedras Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Ready, go? Faster! Time to fight. This one's awake. see what's inside.
Excellent. Man, I survived. Sheesh. I was like stage 1 or 3. Yeah, well, I'm getting out of here. Wait, did I choose yes or no? Did I choose yes? No. Dang it. Gosh, darn it. I wasn't paying attention. Is there any way to leave? Hold on. There is. Is there? Let me see. If I can't leave, that's messed up. Hold on. I can't leave it, can I? Are you kidding me? You mean to tell me I can't leave? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, let's get out of here. Sheesh Louise. How is to say? It's like, don't tell me you can't let a person leave once they go into like, no, man. Come on. That was funny. Yeah, I know. Because I accidentally hit the yes button. I was like, oh, whoops, my bad, wrong button. And then I'm stuck. I'm like, oh, no, don't tell me I got to do another stage again. And it's like, no, I can't leave. It's like, no, you can. You just have to hit the menu. It's like, oh, okay, abandon trial. That was funny.
This won't be easy.
Yeah, it's such an error. Apparently it triggered the enemies up there. There we go.
Let's go.
Just a second. Be right back. Okay, there we go. Let's head over there.
You deserve a rest.
This must have been a nice place once.
And it will be again.
Got all them beasts. Nice.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right. Let's head back to Boklat. Ambrosia won't help me here. Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia! All right.
Let's see what's down over here. Most likely there's probably going to be a big fight down here. Path looks very open. Just left, huh?
Thanks, Gal.
Guess nothing right now. Maybe later there might be like mention of something down here, and then it'll probably show up. Right now, ain't nothing. So.
Come on.
Okay, I think the food's done. Well, looks like the dinner is all set. We got yourself chicken enchiladas. Yeah, we got. Oh, no, I'm just messing around. Messing with the voice there, but no, I got some. We have so cooked up some, heat up some chicken enchiladas in the oven. So food is all set. So what I'm gonna do is, and plus my headphones are now telling me once again, please charge. I didn't really. It charged long enough, but didn't really charge away. Plus, I got to charge the charger itself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go see that empty spot in that upper area. I mean, if my headphones go away, my headphones go away. But I can still see the gameplay going, so I should be fine. So we'll head up there. Probably put up my phone and see the stream. I can hear the audio from my phone from there. Yep, that's right. We got ourselves some chicken enchiladas. All the spice, all the nice cheese, all that kind of stuff. I reckon it's gonna be delicious. I have some delicious time with this food. Oh my goodness. I just want to do the voice. It's just so funny. Yeah, get out of here. I ain't got time for you. I'm just gonna see what's ahead. This is the gate. Nice. That's what they were talking about.
Rest. You finished? Already? Well, you better be getting back to Boklad then. Elle's worse than any wild beast if she's kept waiting.
I didn't know that. See, I could have just traveled here and went down. I didn't realize that was the gate. But because I only went through here once and then completely and it just moved on, I didn't really think about it. That's funny. It's alright, it's alright. Well, it's done. So let's just go in here. Going around town.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Huh?
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Get some merchant, some dealings.
Someone you know?
Yes.
Hey, stop it. Stop.
And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Alright. Let me go talk to her.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Claire. Here, something for your trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do, but thank you all the same.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic, and they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery, and we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravans. This could well be the last commission the Crimson Caravans undertakes. Under present management, at least. But don't tell my sister I said that, will you?
Alright, I'm going to switch over to intermission. Because I know I'm going to gotta eat me some dinner anyway, and then plus, I got a few other things to do. Of course, probably jump into HSR as soon as I get off, or while I'm eating and such. But I'm going to feed Miss Jinx first. Everything right? You a little hungry there, Miss Jinx? Well, anyway, I made some good progress. Let me save. Some good progress so far. And then, regarding many of my side quests and a little bit of the main mission, but I gotta go into that free city and eventually tackle that major area. I know I got into the side quest track, but I wanted to get those things out of the way anyway, because eventually I'm gonna have to deal with those later. So I wanted to just get them over with. Now I just got one left, but I'll do the main quest line, yada yada after this. Yeah. I know the next stream for this won't be till Wednesday, at least. So I'll tackle the main quest line, and then I'll keep going from there. I know I went into the side quest track, but I wanted to because I want to get them out the way. So that's fine by me. All right. Well, I guess I'll just get going in the stream. If you like the stream, hit that like button and subscribe. I'd like to see more of my streams and content. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. You take care, Aseo. I'll see you later. All right, peace out.